Hey folks, Nick Culbertson here. Last year I decided I wanted to finally learn how to do economy picking. Economy picking is a technique that is used by a lot of guitarists to be able to play quickly and still be able to pick all the notes. Now prior to this, anytime I wanted to play quickly, then I would just default to playing legato. That's whenever you just strike a string with one pick and then you play a series of notes with your left hand. And while that technique is useful, you lose some of the aggressiveness of picking every note. Alternatively, you could use alternate picking, but whenever you're changing strings, you start to just kind of stumble all over yourself. Unless you're a guitar god like Paul Gilbert. But for us mere mortals, we need to use every trick we got in the book. And that's where economy picking comes in. So when I wanted to learn how to do economy picking, I did what you do. I went to YouTube and started watching videos on it. With economy picking, if you are ascending down the strings, then it will have you sweep between notes, stacking together two downstrokes. The problem is most people start economy picking with this pattern. 3 notes per string, and you start your new group of triplets every time you switch strings. And while you can see this hand has a lot of motion happening on it, this one really isn't jumping around too much. The problem with this pattern is that whenever you want to pick it up rhythmically on the next string, you're starting midway through a sweep. So if the pattern is down, up, down, when you repeat that pattern on the next string, you're doing it mid-sweep. And it's really an odd feeling to start a new meter midway through a sweep. Playing around with economy picking, I came up with this pattern that really made a lot more sense to me, and I'm hoping it will help you get over the hump as well. It's actually the same sequence, only we are starting on the last note per string. So instead of being down, up, down, down, up, down, we start our pattern with the sweep. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And then when we're descending, we do down, up, pull off, down, up, pull off. The best way to explain it is just to show you. So this is a basic sequence, and then we're going to break it out into some different licks. And we are playing in A minor. Now I have this issue too. If you start playing too fast, then your sweep notes start to sound like a chord. Like you'll hear this sound in here every now and then. Now that you have the basic pattern down, we can expand that and really use it in any scale, anywhere on the neck. Just start slowly and be patient with it, and before you know it, you're going to be like Usain Bolt on the guitar. Now here's a few licks to get you started. Here's another lick in A minor, and this has some of that Dorian mode bluesy flavor to it. Check it out. And here it is in context. Now, it took me a long time to be able to work up to these speeds. Don't be disappointed if you can't get it right away. And also, I have the luxury of being able to cut out all of my bogus takes. But as you practice more, and then even through osmosis when you're sleeping at night, eventually everything starts falling into place. And here's a lick if you really just want to race into a high note. And if you're feeling extra sloppy, you can go that neck pickup again. Something like that. Hey folks, thanks for watching the video. I hope this technique is useful in your journey to become an economy picking master. Move over, Yngwie. So don't worry if you can't play these licks just yet. They're just an example using these patterns. But just start out slow and you can actually create your own lines using these techniques. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you rock and rollers next time.